Hello guys, this is your boy King Series, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to mix and master your beat in FL Studio. Here this is not beginner's way of mixing beat, this is an advanced level. So if you want your beat to sound professional, just stick with me. Before then, let me play the beat for you to see how it sounds professionally, and then I'll just come and break everything down for you guys, how I did mix and balance it and also mastered it. So let's listen to the beat. Series beat, come on. So I think at this level everything inside the beat have been played for you guys, so I will just go straight to the mixing level and show you the technique and everything that you're supposed to know. So if you are new to the channel here, make sure you subscribe to support your boy, like and also comment to this video. Your time will never be wasted. Let me just select where everything is actually happening at the last end here. I did put all the instrument there when I was arranging it. Then I will break it down for you guys to see. So we don't have one approach in mixing your beat for it to sound professional or balancing your beat. You just have to go the way you really want to. So sometimes I do it this way, sometimes I go different ways. So this time around, this is what I'm showing you. So let's go. So I started with a kick. Each and every time there are certain genres that you're supposed to make sure that your low ends are really balanced well, so that the beat will be tight. You get it? So Afrobeat here. So I started with a kick and I was making sure that my dB was hitting around 9 dB. Sometimes it can bypass it. Suppose if the kick is bypassing and hitting well, then I will just leave it. But this time around I wanted to put it around 9 dB there. So let's listen to the kick alone. Yes. So then I put, these are the effects that I actually put on. I cut some of the low ends here because I didn't like the high ends just entering the mix for me. So let me just take all the effects off, then we listen to how it sounds raw. See those high ends, so I had to put the EQ to take away all those high ends. Then after the EQ, what I did here is I put this effect here. This is superb, it's nice. So what I'm doing is I'm boosting the 110 hertz. I'm giving it a gain of 3 dB, so plus 3 dB and around the 110 hertz. I'm boosting those frequencies there. So without this, and I'll just activate it for you to see. So without this plugin here, it sounds dull, right? Yes, it sounds dull. So I had to put it just to make sure that I'm having some um, strength in my kick. Then the next thing is the bass. We are treating the low ends, then we are moving upwards. From I move to the bass. Where's my bass? Okay, so there's the bass. You can hear the bass and you can also hear the kick. You can actually hear that they are not fighting each other, right? Although I've not sidechained them, but it's actually working. So what I did here is I put the kick box again on the bass, and this time around at 50 Hz, I'm boosting those frequencies around 6 dB. So plus 6 dB at 50 Hz for the bass. We don't actually do it the same way for each and every song, but you can just try it and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then you go different way. Then after that, I'm trying to get consistency in the bass, so I'm compressing the bass. You get it? Yes. The threshold is around minus 18.3, ratio of 4:1, then fast attack and release of 50. So with this effect on, I will just take them off. Let me just solo only the bass, then take the effect off, and I'll activate it for you to see. So you can hear that when I take it off, spread out the bass, you can hear it all over your face and around you. Now we don't want it like that. We want consistency to be at the low ends. It shouldn't be up and down, up and down. So I have to compress it to get that and give it some energy using the kick box. So if you play the kick and the bass, it sounds like this. Okay, so that's what I did on my low ends, the kick and the bass. So the next thing is my rim and my percussions and everything. This time around, this is what I did. Let me just select all of them and let's listen to it. So for this one too, I was making sure that this one is not going above the 12 dB. You get it? This one is not going above the 12 dB, so you can just see for yourself. Let me solo them one, then I will tell you what I did on them. So they are all surrounding around 12 dB there. You get it? Yes. And after that, gain staging it for it to hit around 12 dB. What I did is I routed this to a bus here. So in other words, in Cubase we say group. Yeah, in other words we say bus. So I routed this to this track here. Then what I have on it is I have this saturator here. Yes, NLS bus from Waves, and when I boosted the drive around 2.2. So if I just activate everything and we play, this is how it sounds. Let me just take the effect off, then I'll just activate them for you to see. So it brightens all of them, then at the end of the day it also gives it some strength. So I put this guy too on it. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually brightening the high ends and also giving it some energy at the low mid range. You get it? I didn't want to lose the energy of those percussions and the rims, so I just boosted this guy up to here in the high ends. I gave it presence of around 3.98. Yes. Then this guy too is compressor. It's a compressor, so the threshold is around -44, and the ratio is to slow attack and slow fast release. So this is the only thing that I actually touch here. And saturation, just to brighten those high ends and everything for it to cut through the beat well. So because when there's Afrobeat, you have to make sure that your percussion and your whether rim or snare that you are using is supposed to cut through the mix, so it's supposed to sound heavy and great and nice. So if you don't have the high ends actually being played well and the mid range also well, then you're going to lose the energy of the beat. You get it? And the low end is supposed to be tight so that this one's will balance. You get it? Yes. So I have to the saturation. This is what I did, around 10. Then I caught this. Then the mix, I put the mix around 50. So this is the setting that I did on this one. So and it sounded great for me. So that's what I did for the drums. And the shaker, I didn't do anything to it. I just leave it like that. So let me play the drum and the bass and the rest. Yes. So after this one, then let's move to our melodies. So the melodies too, I've actually routed them to a bass here. So I've routed it to this guy, and I've named it main instrument. What I have on it is yes, this guy here, S1 image, stereo imager to widen it. You get it? That's what I have on this. Did I put stereo imager on this one? No, I don't like stereo imager to be on this one. The reason why I'm taking the stereo imager from it is because maybe I made a mistake. I was putting it on this and I put it on that. I'm taking it away is because when we record vocals, this is the main instrument that we build the beat upon. So it's supposed to actually move with the vocals and everything. It shouldn't be too wide whereby the vocals will just be inside the middle. You get it? So it's supposed to move with the vocals. Yes. So I've taken that one out, and that's what I did. I didn't actually do anything on it. So if you come to the real sound, that's what I'm doing on it. So let's listen to the melody. So what I have on it is I'm taking away the low ends, most of the low ends, around 60 Hz. Then I put a reverb on it actually to make it wet. I have to wet it so that we have spaces around each frequencies. You understand? Okay. So after that, we have these guys here. So this guy and this guy and also this guy. Okay, this one is the bass. So these two things here, including this one. Is it this one? Yes, including this guy and I think this one. They are all being routed to the same channel. That is instrument 2, this guy. And that one, what I have on it is stereo imager to widen it, and this the setting is just 1.80. So if I activate them, let me just take the main instrument out and let's listen to. So I just have only that guy on it, but on the main instrument, on this one, I have Valhalla reverb to create spaces around it, and this guy. Okay, I didn't put anything on it. Yes, and this one. Okay, so this vocals, and I caught the highs and the low ends, and I also put a reverb on it just to put it at the background, and I have to gain stage it around. So if you watch the dB gain, there's it around 27, and it is pretty low. So all these ones are actually coming here. So if I activate all of them, that's what we have. Okay, so the next one is our guitars. So these two guys, this is what I have on this guitar. Let me just solo it. So I have reverb, I have fruity phaser, then fruity flanger. You get it? Yes. So and this one and this guy, where is it? This is a guitar from Arcade, and it is also, both those two guitars are coming here, and I just have all the stereo imager on it. I didn't widen it too much, 1.20. Yes. So if you listen to them, this is how it sounds. But I pan this one to the right, to the left around 47%, and this guy too, I pan it to the right 21%. So if you listen to only the melodies, this is what we are having now. So that's it. And my rows, the transitions and everything, what I did on it is that one too, I had to gain stage it with the beat, then I routed them to this guy over here, rows. And what I'm having on it is stereo imager to widen it, and also to make it fat, so one knob fatter to make the rows really big. Yes, so that when it hits you, you actually love it. You understand? Yeah, so that's the only thing I'm having on it. Then let's just go to how I did mastered it. So if you listen to everything now, it sounds like this. Yeah, so if you come to the master, I have only two things over here. This is just beats. Yes, so this isn't a full song whereby we'll be playing in a club or anywhere. So I didn't do too much on it, and you need not to do too much when you are mastering your beat. If you have recorded vocals and everything and you're mastering it, then you just look at the commercial songs and go straight to it. But this one, with the commercial song, is not going to sound really low for you. You get it? So the threshold is around. I just push the threshold around here. That is the fruity soft clipper. Then what I'm having on it at my master is this IM pusher from Waves. So my push gain is around 3.0. I add a little bit of magic to it, then a little bit of the high ends around 1.0, and it sounded okay. So this is how I did mix and master this beat. It sounds great and nice. This is in advanced level. If you like it, like this video, comment down there, and don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy King Series CS, and I'm out. King Series